Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Fesmeyer Field, home of the Union Lady Bulldogs. This afternoon's game features the Lady Bulldogs of Union versus the Lady Bisons of Harding University. And now for this afternoon's starting lineups. First, the visitors. Leading off and playing center field, number 28, Macy Ham. Batting second and playing second base, number 9, Mariana Caro. Batting third and playing first base, number 2, Jordan Cabana. Batting fourth and catching this afternoon, number 17, Chelsea Blankenship. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 5, Emma Curry. Batting sixth, today's designated player, number 18, Lana Danielson. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 77, Kaya Lee. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 3, Teddy Nunn. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 14, Tori Turner. And pitching this afternoon is number 27, Abby Birch. The head coach for the Lady Bisons is Ashley Reeves. She's assisted by Bobby Reeves and Hannah Garrett. And now for your Union Lady Bulldogs. Leading off and playing center field, number 1, Morgan Jennings. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 2, Macy Neal. Batting third and catching this afternoon, number 4, Courtney Marler. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 12, Zoe Neal. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 25, Mackenzie David. Batting sixth, this afternoon's designated player, number 7, Brooke Puckett. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 13, Cameron Langley. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 9, Riley Carneal. Batting ninth and playing third base, number 8, Sarah Kate Thompson. And pitching this afternoon for the Lady Bulldogs is number 18, Lainey Baker. The Lady Bulldogs are coached by Sydney Sterner, assisted by Brian Wallen and John Means.
Good afternoon and welcome to Fesmeyer Field, home of the Union University Lady Bulldogs. My name is Grace White. I'll be doing play-by-play for y'all today. This matchup will feature a doubleheader between the Lady Bulldogs and the Bison of Harding University. These two teams met earlier this season at the Mardi Gras Invitational in Youngsville, Louisiana. Harding won that matchup 4-1. See what happens here. Middle of the season between both teams. Actually, both teams have identical records overall, with each team being 18-9. In the circle this afternoon for Union is Lainey Baker, a sophomore transfer from Samford University. So far this season, she has a 2.36 ERA, 6-4 record, 6 complete games, 94 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 181. Leading off for Harding is going to be the center fielder Macy Ham. She's a junior this season, hitting .436 with 41 hits, 1 double, 1 triple, 4 RBIs, getting on base 46.5% of the time.
Leading off for Harding, the center fielder, number 28, Macy Ham.
And we're getting ready to have first pitch here in game 1. Union wearing all black this afternoon. Harding wearing their white jerseys. Here comes a pitch, and that'll be a called strike. Start off the outing for Lainey Baker, 0-1. Going 2 now on that swing and a miss by Macy Ham. 2 pitches, 2 strikes to start off this first inning. Three straight strikes. First strikeout of the afternoon for Lainey Baker. Good start for these Lady Bulldogs.
Number 9, Mariana Caro.
The plate for Harding, Mariana Caro, a freshman this season, hitting .266 with 10 RBIs. It's going to be a strike. 4 pitches, 4 strikes so far in this game for Baker. It's going to be fouled back on that bunt attempt, with first baseman Zoe Neal and third baseman Sarah Kate Thompson charging. Shortstop, the Lady Bulldogs, Macy Neal. At second base, Riley Carneal. Behind the plate, Courtney Marler. And another called strike. That'll be Baker's second strikeout so far. 6 pitches, 6 strikes.
Number 2, Jordan Cabana.
That'll bring up the 3-hole hitter Jordan Cabana, a senior this season for Harding. It's going to be a fly ball. Center fielder Morgan Jennings under it, and she hauls that in for the third out of the inning. So that'll do it for Harding in the top of the first. We'll be back with you shortly for the bottom of the first as the Lady Bulldogs look to strike first in Game 1.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Back to Fesmeyer Field, home of the Lady Bulldogs of Union University. We're in the bottom of the first here in Game 1 between Harding and Union. In the circle for Harding is Abby Birch. She's a senior this season, has a 3.4 ERA, a 6-3 record, 1 complete game, 36 strikeouts, and a 323 batting average against. Lady Bulldogs will look to take advantage of that here early in Game 1. As leadoff Morgan Jennings walking around to her spot in the left-handed batter's box. Jennings is hitting .344 for Union with 31 hits, 2 doubles, 3 triples, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. Getting on base over 38% of the time. She's a native of Senatobia, Mississippi, graduate of Magnolia Heights School in her 3rd year as a Lady Bulldog. She hits that first pitch back to the pitcher. Fires across the first baseman for a quick out number 1. Birch helping herself out there with that one. That'll bring the shortstop Macy Neal to the plate, who is leading Union in hitting this season. 489 batting average, 44 hits, 9 doubles, 3 triples, 7 home runs, 32 RBIs, 88.9 slugging percentage. She'll take that ball outside. She's also getting on base almost 53% of the time. Definite threat in the lineup is Macy Neal. Got fisted by that one. Second baseman's going to come across to get it. So quickly 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Both pitchers are dealing so far in this one, as Lainey Baker, if you missed it, got 3 outs on 7 pitches. And Birch here quickly 2 outs. Catcher Courtney Marlar at the plate now. Takes that one high for a ball. Marlar is hitting .434 with 36 hits, 7 doubles, 3 home runs, 24 RBIs, getting on base 50% of the time. Sophomore this year. Takes that for a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Marlar is from Olive Branch, Mississippi, graduate of Olive Branch High School. Hit a walk-off home run last weekend against Shorter in Game 3 of that series to clinch the sweep. 1-2 now to Marlar. Fights that one off. She'll get another chance here. Wind is blowing pretty hard today at Fesmeyer Field. It's sunny though, so nice day for softball. Comes the 1-2 pitch from Birch. It's going to be another foul ball, this time down the left field line. Marlar fighting to stay alive here. Get a pitch she can drive. Zoe Neal waits on deck. See if we can get to her in this inning. Another foul ball. Marlar making Birch work here after getting 2 quick outs. Marler's also scored 20 runs so far this year. Definite threat on the base paths. Ball there, evens the count at 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Another high pitch there, so full count to Marler, who has definitely had a quality at bat in this one. Seeing her choke up on the bat. Definitely wanting to go bat to ball here. Fouls it straight back. Short and simple here with 2 strikes. And she'll take that for a ball outside, so nice at bat by Marler to walk and bring the cleanup hitter Zoe Neal to the plate. Zoe is hitting .346 this season with 27 hits, 6 doubles, 6 home runs, 28 RBIs, slugging 65.4% this season. She and Macy, her sister, lead in RBIs on this team so far this season. Takes that for a called strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1. As the Lady Bulldogs look to get something going here with a runner on first and 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Ball out. Good take there. Ground ball to the third baseman. Fires across. And that'll do it for the Lady Bulldogs here in the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back with you shortly for the top of the second. The score is still tied, 0-0.
Can I get some help?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us. A promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Back to Fessmeyer Field, home of the Union University Lady Bulldogs. We're in the top of the second here in game 1 of this doubleheader between Union and Harding. Scoreless still, no hits, no errors in this contest so far. Lainey Baker back in the circle for Union. She got 3 outs on 7 pitches in her last inning of work. It's going to be a called strike on the outside part of the plate to Chelsea Blankenship, the catcher this afternoon for Harding. She's a senior, hitting .316 this season with 24 hits, 12 RBIs, 36.1 on base percentage. Grounds that one to Thompson over at third, fires across to Zoe Neal at first for out number 1. Good start here in this top of the second inning for Lady Bulldogs.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Emma Curry.
That'll bring up Emma Curry to the plate, third baseman for Harding. Takes that one high and up for a ball. Curry is from Washington, Oklahoma. In her 3rd season with Harding. Takes that inside for another ball, so 2-0. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1 now. Another called strike, evens the count at 2. Not sure Curry liked that call. Well, that other one must have been a ball, so that one was a called strike. So 3-2 now. Fouled off over hits the third base dugout and bounces down to the field house. So full count still here in this battle between Baker and Curry. It's going to be a base hit up the middle for Curry. So Harding has their first hit of the game, first base runner.
Now batting the designated player, number 18, Lana Danielson.
So that'll bring up Lana Danielson, freshman this season. From Garland, Texas. Takes that one for a ball. 1-1 the count to the designated player in this game for Harding. Fouls that one off. It's like it jammed her. She wasn't able to stay back on that. 1-2. Ball high. 2-2 now. Curry's still over there at first. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Baker, and the ball gets past the shortstop, Macy Neal. So Curry has a stolen base. So with 2 outs now, Kaya Lee will come to the plate. Kaya is the left fielder for Harding in this game. She is a junior hitting .391 so far, 7 RBIs and a .391 on base percentage. She'll look to add to her RBI total here with 2 outs against Lainey Baker and the Lady Bulldogs. From left to right, in the outfield for Union, Cameron Langley, Morgan Jennings, and Mackenzie David. Swing and a miss there by Lee. 1-1. Lady Bulldogs are in slapper defense here with 2 outs. That'll be another strike for Baker, called on the outside part of the plate. 1-2. Kaya Lee is from Frisco, Texas, graduate of Heritage High School. She fouls that one over the left field fence, whirls past the bullpen. Swing and a miss. That'll do it for Harding here as they threaten, but are unable to push a run across in the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom of the second as the Lady Bulldogs will look to get their first hit of the game as well as hopefully a couple of runs. We'll be back with you shortly.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, We take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
What just happened?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Welcome back to Festmeyer Field here in the bottom of the second. Mackenzie David is at the plate. She swings and misses at that one. 0-1. David is a fifth-year senior from Scott, Louisiana. Abby Birch back in the circle for Harding. David flies that one to right center. Right fielder comes over and grabs that for out number 1. So Lady Bulldogs are putting it in play today. Just haven't found a hole quite yet. Hopefully that'll come as the game goes on. Designated player Brooke Puckett now steps to the plate. She is hitting .257 this season with a .250 on base percentage. See if she can add to that here, get something going with 1 out. Takes that low and inside for a ball. 1-0. Fouls that one down the left field line. And we'll go here with 1-1 count to Puckett. There's going to be a meeting at the mound here, looks like, with Birch and their catcher Blankenship. The umpires in today's game are behind the plate Kevin Newbern, at first Chris Lewis, and down at third base Floyd Dice.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Puckett digs back in here. 1-1 the count, 1 out in the bottom of the second. Fouls that one over the press box. Puckett is a junior this season from Medina, Tennessee, graduate of South Gibson County High School. Flies that one to shallow right center. Second baseman calls that and hauls that in for the second out. So quickly 2 outs here for Union in the bottom of the second inning, bringing the freshman left fielder Cameron Langley to the plate. Langley is from Lebanon, Tennessee, graduate of Wilson Central High School. Hitting .148 this season, 5 RBIs. Be nice if the Union can get a base runner here with 2 outs. Swings at the first pitch, skies it. Foul territory left fielder is going to grab that. So 3 flyouts to end the inning here in the bottom of the second. We'll head to the top of the third as the score remains tied 0-0. The only hit in this game came from Harding in the top of the second. We'll see what happens as Baker returns to circle in the top of the third.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillies, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Welcome back to Fessmeyer Field, home of the Lady Bulldogs of Union University. We're in the top of the third here in Game 1 between Harding and Union. Teddy Nunn is at the plate for Harding, takes that for a called strike, 0-1 the count. Nunn is a shortstop this afternoon for Harding. She's a senior. Takes that for ball 1. Nunn is actually a fifth-year senior. She's from Louisville, Kentucky. Hitting 109 so far this season. Takes that for another called strike, 1-2 the count. Baker has struck out 4 so far, allowed only 1 hit in this game. And that'll be another strike called. Baker's 5th strikeout of the afternoon to get out number 1 here in the third inning. That brings the right fielder Tori Turner to the plate. She's a freshman this season, hitting .289 with 11 hits, 4 RBIs, 32.5 on base percentage. Fouls that one straight back. The first pitch. Turner is from Valley Center, Kansas. Infield in for Union. That's the slapper. Takes another strike there, so 0-2 the count. Baker's thrown a lot of strikes so far, forcing Harding to offer at it. That'll be a ball outside. Very close, but did not get the call there. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in a row for Baker. And 2 outs here in this top of the third.
Now batting the center fielder, number 28, Macy Ham.
That makes her 100th strikeout of the season. Fouled off by the leadoff Macy Ham, who is 0 for 1 so far in this one. She is one of Baker's 6 strikeouts so far. Center fielder Morgan Jennings is playing more towards left field, as I would assume they're going to pitch her outside. And she lines that one over, jumping Macy Neal at shortstop for a base hit. So Morgan Jennings able to get that one in quickly to hold Ham at first with a single. That is the second hit of this game, second for Harding. We'll bring the 2-hole hitter Mariana Caro
now batting the second baseman, number 9,
to the plate.
Caro.
Caro also struck out in her last at bat. Grounds that one to the third baseman, Sarah Kate Thompson. Fires across to Zoe Neal at first for out number 3, so that'll do it for Harding as they get a hit but are unable to score. We'll head to the bottom of the third as Union looks to break this 0-0 tie. We'll be back with you shortly.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Fessmeyer Field. We're in the bottom of the third inning here in game 1 between Harding and Union. Briley Carneal at the plate. Union's second baseman today. She takes that one low and out for ball 1. Abby Birch back in the circle for Harding. It's her third inning of work. It's going to be a ground ball through for Carneal. So Union has their second base runner of the afternoon and their first hit.
Now at the plate for Union, the third baseman, number 8.
So good start for Union here in the bottom of the third. Runner on, nobody out, and Sarah Kate Thompson come to the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back. It's going to be a ball. Thompson is a junior this season, transfer from Itawamba Community College. She's from Myrtle, Mississippi. Hitting .353 so far this season. 7 RBIs, 41.3 on base percentage. Grounds that one to the third baseman who thought about going to second but decides to go to first instead to get Thompson. So Lady Bulldogs now have a runner in scoring position as Carneal slides in safely to second. So 1 out, and the leadoff Morgan Jennings come to the plate. Jennings has 0 for 1 so far today.
Morgan Jennings.
Takes that one high for ball 1. Birch hasn't gotten any strikeouts yet today, but she has definitely been pitching effectively as Union didn't get their first hit till first at bat of this inning. Jennings pops that one to shallow center, caught by the shortstop. So 2 outs now, and Macy Neal coming to the plate. Neal hitting .484 so far. 0 for 1 in her lone at bat of this game. We'll look to trade places with Carneal here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Takes that one outside for ball 1. Neal is a very good bat to ball hitter. She can hit it just about wherever it's pitched. Fouls that one straight back all over that pitch. If I were Harding, I don't know if I would put it there again. She looked like she just missed that ball. Flies that one to left field foul, and the left fielder Kaya Lee is not going to be able to run that one down, so new life here for Neal. 1-2 count, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Briley Carneal still stands at second base. I think the wind took that ball Looked like it was going to stay in a lot of the green territory, but it didn't, and she flies that one shallow right field, and the right fielder makes a diving catch on that ball. Great play there to end the inning. And we'll head to the top of the fourth. Game still tied 0-0. Who will score first? We'll be back with you shortly.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
What just happened?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Now batting the first baseman, number 2.
Welcome back to Festmeyer Field. We're in the top of the fourth here in game 1 between Union and Harding. Jordan Cabana coming to the plate here. It's Lainey Baker, who is in her 4th inning of work so far. Cabana takes that one for a called strike, so 0-1 now. She's 0 for 1 so far in this game. Grounds that one to the second baseman, Briley Carneal. Gloves it, fires across to Zoe Neal at first for out number 1. This has been a very quick game so far as we're already in the top of the 4th, and it's only been about 30 minutes.
Chelsea Blankenship.
Swing and a miss to Chelsea Blankenship, who is also 0 for 1. Only 3 hits combined so far for these two teams. And that'll be a ball, so 1-1 the count. 1 out. Baker got her 100th strikeout last inning. Blankenship pops that one foul over the third base dugout. She has 6 strikeouts this afternoon. 1-2 the count to Chelsea Blankenship, the Harding catcher in this game. Off-speed pitch grounded back to Baker at the mound, who fires across his own O'Neal at first. So 2 outs now. Baker helping herself out there. Nice off-speed pitch, caught Blankenship off balance. So 2 outs with the third baseman, Emma Curry, coming to the plate. She got the first hit of the contest in her first at bat. Takes that one for a called strike outside. Be a ball, looks to be off-speed pitch, low, 1-1. Fouls that one back over the stands. Infield at normal depth for Union against the right-handed Emma Curry. And lined at the shortstop, Macy Neal, who gloves that for the third out. That one was hit hard, but shortstop was able to corral that one. So it's still scoreless going into the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back with you shortly to see if Union can break the tie.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Welcome back to Festmeyer Field, home of the Union University Lady Bulldogs. We're in a good game here so far between Union and Harding. In the bottom of the fourth, it's still tied 0-0. Only 2 hits for Harding and 1 hit for Union, so it's been a pitcher's duel between Abby Birch and Lenny Baker. Birch back in the circle for Harding in this inning. 3-hole hitter Courtney Marler has come to the plate. She walked in her last at bat, one of the only base runners for Union so far in this game. Takes that one for a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And a ground ball gloved by the third baseman. Fires across the first baseman for out number 1. That was a good running play there by the third baseman, Emma Curry, who lined out to Macy Neal in the last out of the top of the fourth. Returned the favor there in the first at bat of Union's half of the fourth. So cleanup hitter Zoe Neal comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1 so far in this game. Looking to get something going with 1 out in Union's half of this inning. Takes that for a called strike. Both pitchers in this game have thrown a ton of strikes, forcing the hitters to swing. Ball low. Ground ball right at Curry again. Fires across for out number 2. Didn't stick in her glove, but she was able to recover and get Zoe out. But that was a very hard hit ball by Union's first baseman. Union has definitely been putting it in place, just been going right at people. Hopefully their luck will change as the game goes on. 5th-year senior Mackenzie David steps to the plate with 2 outs. She takes that one for a called strike. She hits that one fair down the right field line, so David has Union's 2nd hit of the game. Nice piece of hitting there by David. It was outside and she took it that way for base hit. Nothing too fancy. Needed some base runners. Was able to do that here with designated player Brooke Puckett come to the plate. Puckett definitely has a lot of power. See what she does here. Fouls that one off down the left field line. Coming out swinging. Puckett still looking for her first home run this season. Ground ball gloved by the shortstop, but she doesn't have a play, so that'll be a base hit. Perfectly placed by Puckett, so runners on first and second for Union with Cameron Langley coming to the plate. Langley's 0 for 1. Base hit from her here would be huge.
Now at the plate, the left fielder, number 13.
So after only having 1 hit through the first 3 innings, Union now has 2 in this inning. Langley takes that for a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Big spot here for the freshman. It'll be a ball outside, so 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. See it hard enough. I think if it had been fair, it probably could have gotten by the third baseman for a base hit. We'll do it again here, 1-2. Ball high, evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Skied to right field. Easy play for Harding right fielder Torrey Turner. So that'll do it as Union threatens after getting 2 hits with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th, but it's still scoreless. And looks like we'll have a new pitcher as Emily Claire Felder is going to be in the circle. We'll come back shortly as the score remains tied, 0-0.
Are you looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Welcome back to Fessmeyer Field. We have a new pitcher for Union in this top of the 5th inning. It'll be Emily Claire Felder. She has a 3.26 ERA, 4-3 record so far, with 42 strikeouts and a .298 batting average against. She will face Lana Danielson in her first at bat. And that'll be a ball, so 1 pitch, 1 ball for Felder. Lana Danielson's 0 for 1 so far in this game with 1 strikeout. Let's see what Felder does here. Fouls that one back, so evens the count at 1. Felder got the win in Game 3 against Shorter last weekend. It's foul ball. Out of play. So Felder ahead now, 1-2. She relieved Laney Baker. That'll be a foul ball. So we'll do it again, 1-2. Baker had an excellent scoreless outing here, allowing only 2 hits and striking out 6 to record her 100th strikeout of the season. Ball high, evens the count at 2. Ball outside, so full now. Who will win this battle, Felder or Danielson? And that'll be ball 4 as it gets away from Courtney Marler. Danielson doesn't seem to be in any hurry to get down to first, so that's where she'll stay. After a leadoff walk.
Now batting the left field, number 77, Kyle Lee.
So they bring up the left fielder, Kyle Lee, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far. Infield will get set in slapper defense against Lee. Shows bunt, and it will be foul. So good start for Felder in this at-bat. So 0-1. Grounded to the third baseman, Sarah Kate Thompson. Fires across to Zoe Neal for out number 1. That will move Danielson to second base. So productive out there for Harding. That'll bring Teddy Nunn to the plate, who struck out in her first at-bat. And that will be a base hit to right field, gloved by the right fielder, Mackenzie David. Danielson will be held up at third by head coach Ashley Reeves. So Harding unable to score on that base hit by Nunn.
Now batting the right fielder, number 14, Tori Turner.
That'll bring Harding's right fielder, Tori Turner, to the plate, who also struck out in her last at-bat. Runners on first and third here for Harding. We'll see how Union handles this with 1 out. Nunn is not going, so she will stay at first on that ball. 1-0. Nunn will go into second without a throw. Courtney Marler instead throws down to third to try and get Danielson, but everybody's safe. So runners on second and third with Turner at the plate and 1 out. Fielder shakes off that sign from head coach Sydney Sterner. Ground ball foul. So 2-1. Another ball, 3-1. Be a big out here if the Lady Bulldogs can retire Turner with the leadoff hitter Macy Ham on deck. Grounds out into the shortstop. Runners going, and Danielson will be out easily at the plate. Good heads-up play by Neal, who saw that Danielson was going. Throws it to Courtney Marler at the plate for out number 2. So runners on first and third with 2 outs. And the leadoff hitter, Macy Ham, the center fielder, come to the plate. She's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. And a fly ball caught by the left fielder, Cameron Langley, in foul territory. So Union able to get out of that jam in the top of the 5th. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th as Union looks to get something going of their own. We'll be back with you shortly.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000, plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Welcome back to Fessmeyer Field. We're in the bottom of the fifth in this game 1 of 2 between Union and Harding. Briley Carneal coming to the plate. She is 1 for 1 so far. She got the first hit of the afternoon for Union. And Abby Birch back in the circle for Harding. Fouls that one over the third base dugout. Bounces toward the field house. Birch hasn't struck anybody out yet so far, but she has been very effective, allowing only 3 hits and 1 walk. Grounds that one past third base coach Brian Wallen. 0-2 quickly to Briley Carneal. Senior from Medina, Tennessee. Transferred to Union from University of Tennessee at Martin. Ball high, so 1-2 the count. Not sure what the call is here. So it looks like she fouled that one off, so it will remain 1-2, and we'll do it again here. Another ball, evens the count at 2. Grounded to the second baseman, and that'll be out number 1. Sarah Kate Thompson, the third baseman, comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1 in this game. See if she can get something going here with 1 out for Union. Shows bunt, pulls back, but that will be a called strike, so 0-1. And a base hit back up the middle. So Thompson now 1 for 2 in this game. And a runner on for the top of the Union order with 1 out. Morgan Jennings is 0 for 2 so far. We'll look to add a hit of her own here in her third at bat of this game.
Morgan Jennings.
Shows bunt, pulls back, and it'll be a ball, so 1-0. Bunt, foul. Tried to push that one. Maybe a little too hard there, so 1-1. Shows bunt again and pushes it past the third baseman. Fires to second, gets the lead runner Thompson. So almost both runners being safe, but they were able to get Thompson. So 2 outs now, and Macy Neal come to the plate. Good play by the shortstop there.
Now batting for Union, the shortstop number 2, Macy Neal.
That'll bring Union's 2-hole hitter Macy Neal to the plate. Neal from Dyer, Tennessee, graduate of Gibson County High School. Like Carneal, she came from Tennessee Martin. Fouls that one off, so 0-1. And here we go, 0-1. The count, and here comes the pitch from Birch. Ground ball, glove by the shortstop, fires across, and Neal will be safe. Jennings coming to third, and she will also be safe. So good heads-up base running by Jennings. Base hit by Macy Neal. Runners on first and third here for Union. Harding's head coach coming out to talk to the home plate umpire, Kevin Newbern, about that call. Doesn't look like she's too happy about it. So it looks like home plate umpire Kevin Newbern is guiding head coach Ashley Reeves back to the dugout. The call will stand. And that'll bring up Courtney Marler, Union's 3-hole hitter and catcher this afternoon, with runners on first and third and 2 outs. Marler's 0 for 1 with a walk so far. Be nice for her to get a hit here. Calls time. Looks like Reeves is going to call a timeout and have a meeting at the mound in this situation, with Union threatening in the bottom of the 5th. Wind is blowing pretty hard out there as the dust is starting to swirl.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillies, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And all of the Harding infielders will head back to their spots as we get ready for this at-bat between Birch and Marler. Two outs in this bottom of the 5th. Marler takes that one high for a ball. Might have been a, well, they called Macy out for leaving early at first, I believe, so that'll do it. In the bottom half of the 5th, score remains 0-0. We'll head to the top of the 6th. see who's going to score first. We'll be back with you shortly.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Festmeyer Field, home of the Union University Lady Bulldogs. Union threatened in the bottom of the fifth here in game one against Harding, but Macy Neal was called for leaving early at first. So that erased the threat, and now here we are in the top of the sixth with Mariana Caro at the plate for Harding. She's 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout so far in this game. E.C. Felder back in the circle for Union. And that'll be a called strike for the first pitch of the at-bat for Caro. Another called strike, so quickly 0-2. Nice start to this inning by Felder. It looks like there's some life in the Union bullpen down there. And swing and a miss. Felder's first strikeout of the afternoon. That'll bring Jordan Cabana to the plate. She's 0 for 2 in this game. Fouls that one out of play down the right side. So Felder throwing a lot of strikes so far in this inning. What you want to see if you're Coach Sydney Sterner. And a ground ball off the glove of third baseman Thompson. Deflected to shortstop Macy Neal, who fires across to Zoe Neal. Great play there for the second out of the inning. Just goes to show, never give up on the play.
Now batting the catcher number 17,
that could have easily been reached on an error by Cabana, but Macy Neal turned it into an out. So no errors, no base runners, 2 outs. And that'll bring Chelsea Blankenship to the plate, the catcher for Harding. She is 0 for 2 so far. Offers at that one, so 0-2. Gets away from Courtney Marler, ball 1. Ground ball got by Macy Neal, fires across, and that'll be out number 3. So 2 great plays there by Macy Neal to end the top of the 6th. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Score still 0-0. Back with you shortly.
Your life. Your home.
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
What just happened?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Welcome back to Fessmeyer Field, home of the Union University Lady Bulldogs. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Score still 0-0 between Union and Harding.
At bat for Union, the catcher number 4. Courtney
8 hits
Marlowe.
combined, 5 hits for Union, 3 hits for Harding in this game so far. Union had a rally going in the bottom of the 5th, but were unable to score any runs. We'll see what they do here with Courtney Marlowe back at the plate after Macy Neal got called out for leaving early to end the inning in the bottom of the 5th. So Marlowe takes that for strike 0-1. Quickly 2 strikes to Marlar, 0-2. Marlar walked off shorter in game 3 last weekend. Grounds that one to the third baseman, and it'll be out number 1. So 3 pitches, 1 out for Abby Birch, who is back in the circle for Harding. That'll bring Zoe Neal to the plate, Union's first baseman, who is 0 for 2 in this game.
Now at the plate for Union,
Zoe has a lot of power. It'd be nice to see her drive one out of here. See what she does here. Takes that one for ball 1. 1-0. And it's going to be a hard line drive past the center fielder. And Zoe will head to second base, and she will slide in with a double. Nice piece of hitting there by Zoe Neal. Gets her first hit of the game. So now Union has a runner on second with 1 out, and 5th-year senior Mackenzie David coming to the plate. David is 1 for 2 so far. Takes that one inside for ball 1. Looking to be patient, not get herself out swinging at something she doesn't like here. It's going to be high fly, shallow left center, caught by the left fielder. So out number 2. And designated player Brooke Puckett came to the plate. She had a hit in her last at bat.
Now batting the designated player number 7.
Both teams have threatened in this game, just haven't been able to string a whole lot together and see if Union can be the first to do that here. It's another fly ball to left field. Fielder's under it, grabs it, so that'll do it for Union in the bottom of the 6th after a double by Zoe Neal with 1 out. Union unable to bring her across the plate, so we'll head to the 7th. Score still 0-0. Who will score first? We'll be back with you shortly.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Welcome back to Festmeyer Field, home of the Union University Lady Bulldogs. Emily and Claire back in the circle for Union. Here in the top of the 7th inning in this scoreless game of game 1 of a doubleheader between Union and Harding. Pitchers have been dominant in this game so far. And Emma Curry at the plate. She's 1 for 2 in this game. And she hits the first pitch high, shallow right, and second baseman Briley Carneo comes away with it. So 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out for Felder. And Lana Danielson coming to the plate, who has walked once and struck out once in this game.
Lana Danielson.
Fouled over the third base dugout. 0-1. Thought about offering at it. Let's see if she did, and she did not, says the third base umpire Floyd Dye. So 1-1 the count to Danielson. Swing and a miss there. 1-2. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again, 1-2. And she offered at it, gets away from the catcher. Courtney Marler throws down to Zoe Neal at first, and they will get the out. So strikeout number 2 for Felder, out number 2 of this inning. And that'll bring Kyle Lee, the left fielder, to the plate, who had a couple of plays in the last half inning to hold Union. Lee is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Infield playing in. Fouls that one back over the stands. Shows bunt. Pulls back, so it'll be ball 1. Evens the count, 1-1. Shows bunt again. Another ball, so 2-1 the count. This time she offers at it, says home plate umpire Kevin Newbern, and that'll even the count at 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the Harding half of the 7th. Line drive at the shortstop, Macy Neal, goes off her glove, so Lee will be on. So that'll be an error on the shortstop, Macy Neal.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3.
And Harding has life with 2 outs in the 7th. Teddy Nunn coming to the plate. Nunn is 0 for 2 with a or 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Shows bunt, pulls back. Lee is headed to second, and she will slide in safely with a stolen base. So Harding now has a runner in scoring position, and their shortstop at the plate. Takes that one for a ball inside, so 1-1. It's going to be a base hit in right center gap, so that'll score Lee, and Nunn will stand on second with a double. So Harding scores first in this pitcher's duel, 1-0.
Now batting the right fielder, number 14, Tori Turner.
It's Tori Turner coming to the plate with 2 outs and Nunn on second. Takes that for a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Ground ball to the third baseman, Sarah Kate Thompson, throws across for out number 3, so that'll do it for Harding, but not before they score 1 to break a 0-0 tie. It's 1-0. Union has 3 outs. Let's see if they can at least tie, hopefully win in this bottom of the 7th. We'll be back with you shortly.
Are you looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Back to Festmeyer Field. We have a pinch hitter here for Union in the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Mallory Hildebrand hitting for Cameron Langley to lead off the home half of the 7th. Harding scored in the top of the 7th, so it's 1-0 currently. Union has 3 outs here to at least tie. Hopefully they can do so with the leadoff Mallory Hildebrand. That'll be a ball, so 1-0. Big spot here for the sophomore from Montgomery, Alabama. Big opportunity for her here. 1-1. Ball 2 inside, 2-1. Fouls that one off the netting on the right side. Evens the count at 2. Takes that one outside for ball 3, so full count here. And that'll be a base hit down the right side. Clutch piece of hitting there by Mallory Hildebrand. What a start for Union here in this bottom of the 7th.
Up to bat for the Lady Bulldogs, the second baseman, number 9, Riley.
And it looks
Harding.
like Cameron Langley will come back in to run. And Harding will have a new pitcher. It's going to be Riley Price. She has a 2.68 ERA, 12-6 record, 61 strikeouts, 263 batting average against.
Now in the circle for Harding, number 1, Riley Price.
Price is a junior from Edgewood, Texas, graduate of Edgewood High School. Union will look to hopefully do some damage against her in this home half of the 7th. So if you're just now joining us, it was a scoreless game here in game 1 of this doubleheader between Union and Harding until the top of the 7th when Harding was able to score 1 run. We're in the bottom of the 7th now. Mallory Hildebrand pinch hit for Cameron Langley and got a base hit to start this Union half of the inning. Cameron Langley back on first as she re-enters to run, and second baseman Briley Carneal at the plate. She is 1 for 2 so far. This will be her first appearance against Riley Price, who just entered the game. Shows bunt, and it's going to be foul. So 0-1. Shows bunt again, fouled again. 0-2. Let's see what the call is from third base coach Brian Wallen here with 2 strikes to Briley Carneal. She hits that one, gloved by the third baseman, fires across to second to get the lead runner, Langley. So Union will again have a runner on first in Briley Carneal. And third baseman Sarah Kate Thompson come to the plate. So both Carneal and Thompson are very fast on the base paths, so that is good here as Union needs at least 1 to keep this game going. Shows bunt, and it'll be a called strike. Fouled off, hits the third base dugout. 0-2. So this is second batter Price's face. She's been hammering the strike zone, forcing these Union hitters to swing. Oh, 0-2 now to Sarah Kate Thompson. And it'll be ball 1, so good take there by Thompson, 1-2. Other ball evens the count at 2, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Big get bad here for Thompson. And it'll be gloved by the shortstop, who is unable to tag second base. So that'll be a base hit for Thompson. Runners on first and second, and the leadoff, Morgan Jennings, coming to the plate. So 3 of Union's fastest base runners. Carneal at second, Thompson at first, and Jennings at the plate. Base hit could probably score Carneal here. It's going to be a ball, 1-0. Comes a pitch from Price. Fisted by Jennings, caught by the third baseman. So 2 outs now, and Macy Neal coming to the plate. Neal is 1 for 3 in this game. I know she'd love to get a hit here with a runner in scoring position, another runner at first.
Number 2, Macy Neal.
If you're the coaches of Union, this is probably who you'd want at the plate here. Takes that one for a ball outside. Wouldn't be surprised if Harding tries to stay away from Neal here with 2 outs and 2 runners on. She hits that one, and it's going to be foul. So Neal will do it again here, 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Ball out, so 2-1. It's going to be a high fly ball. Who wants it? It's going to be the second baseman. And that'll do it here in game 1 of this doubleheader between Union and Harding, as Harding comes out on top 1-0. Union had out-hit Harding 8-4 in this game, but 1 error, so it cost them here in game 1. As Macy Neal had 1 hit, Zoe Neal had 1 hit. Mackenzie David had 1 hit. Brooke Puckett had 1 hit. Mallory Hildebrand had a clutch pinch hit for Union here in the top of the 7th. And then Briley Carneal had 1 hit, and Sarah Kate Thompson was 2 for 3 in this game. On the pitching side of things, Lenny Baker threw 4 innings, struck out 6, allowed only 2 hits. Emily Claire Felder threw the final 3 innings for Union, allowed only 2 hits as well, and struck out 2. I did allow a run, but it was unearned. So that's where we leave things here after game 1's final, 1-0 in favor of Harding. We'll be back with you shortly for game 2. My name is Grace White. Be back with you.